What was your "why are you booing me, I'm right" moment? I teach history at Riverside High School, and this whole thing started when we got to the World War II unit last spring. But this time was different because Rita joined the school board. Her grandson Jake was in my third period class. Rita came to me after the first week and said I should skip the heavy stuff. Focus on American heroism, she told me. These kids don't need to hear about concentration camps and war crimes. Keep it patriotic. I told her that's not how history works. You can't just teach the pretty parts and ignore the rest. She didn't like that answer. Started showing up to my classroom randomly, sitting in the back during lessons. Made the kids nervous. Made me nervous too, honestly. But I kept teaching the real stuff. Showed them actual letters from soldiers who were horrified by what they saw. Brought in photos from Holocaust survivors. Even had my cousin Maria video call from Germany where she works at a memorial site. Rita lost it. Called me into a meeting with Principal Hayes the next day. "Mr. Bryant," she said, "you're teaching these children to hate their own country. This negative focus is unpatriotic and frankly disgusting." I looked at Hayes, who just shrugged. He'd been getting complaints. "I'm teaching them to think critically," I said. "If we don't learn from the mistakes, we'll make them again." Rita slammed her hand on the table. "Our boys died fighting those wars, and you're spitting on their graves by focusing on American failures instead of American victories." Word got around fast in a small town like ours. Parents started calling me unpatriotic, got angry voicemails at home. Someone even left a note on my car windshield calling me a America-hating teacher. But my students, they were getting it. They were asking better questions, making connections to current events. The breaking point came during a school board meeting. Rita stood up and said I was poisoning young minds with anti-American propaganda. Half the room started booing when I tried to defend my teaching. "Why are you booing me? I'm right," I said into the microphone. "History isn't comfortable. It's not supposed to be." More boos. Someone yelled, "Get him out of here." Principal Hayes suggested I take a leave of absence to let things cool down. I refused. Said I'd keep teaching the truth whether they liked it or not. That's when something amazing happened. Jake, Rita's own grandson, stood up in the back. Kid was shaking, but he spoke up. "Mr. Bryant is the best teacher I've ever had. He doesn't lie to us like we're stupid. He shows us real stuff and trusts us to handle it." Then Emma Rodriguez from my second period stood up. "My great-grandfather was in one of those camps. Mr. Bryant is the first teacher who ever talked about what happened to people like my family." More kids started standing, talking about how my class made them want to learn more, think deeper. Rita's face went red. She started yelling at her own grandson, telling him to sit down, but Jake didn't budge. "You always say we should learn from history, Grandma. How can we learn if we don't know what really happened?" The board still voted to put me on probation. Had to get approval for all my lesson plans. But something shifted that night. Parents who'd been quiet before started speaking up at the next meeting. Other teachers began backing me up. Rita ended up resigning from the school board after someone dug up her old social media posts denying historical facts.